kids, this ain't no video game for you kids. This is rated M. BLACKSAD Under the Skin is rated M for mature. Viewers' discretion is advised. We're dealing with some dark matters, dark situations, and Moida. Who now, lads? I'm RadWolfeGames, and welcome to a new series, BLACKSAD Under the Skin. Now, I have to put it this way. This ain't my first rodeo. Now, I don't remember all the way through, but I do know the sucker's got multiple endings, so just like I'm a wolf among us, there are multiple endings and multiple choices. The choices I make are mine and mine alone. Many of others have surpassed or exceeded all the endings. So, bear with me, lads. You're all in for a ride while we deal. And that's why I'm on this side of the screen, so you can see the title. But let's get off this main screen since we've had this old boy hanging for a little bit too long. But I'd say this. As much as I love the music, as much as I love it, it's not just me. It is also next page. Thank you. Okay, English, and we want. Yeah. Okay. Sound test.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be. Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be. Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking.
Thank you, developers, for creating the UI and the menu setting code for such a sound test. That makes things so much easier for the future. Thank you. Now, BLACKSAD, I played this game back, I think it was on my Switch. Hold on. I want to save. I was going to say we need to apply. It should have all the changes. Subtitles are on. Alright. Controls. Oh. Okay. QTV. I'm just doing it for myself, just it'll come back to me and help me later. Cast senses, QT option. Zoom out, zoom in, destruction. Deductions. And I need to remember, I need to go back to the notebook. changes. I hope I didn't mess up. No, I remember it said, oh, I didn't hit this one. Okay. Because I forgot to add that. Oh, I took it off. Oh, naughty, naughty, naughty. We want to keep those. Yes. Okay. Now. We are rolling in 10 minutes. The First Lady. Oh no. She hasn't even looked up yet. That's so unfortunate. Poor coach. The queue. This interactive drama uses similar controls to other games of its genre. Kind of like Wolf Among Us. Do you still want to enable the tutorial? Yeah. Just game saves progress automatically. Do not turn off when the autosave is on. We already did this. So it's all just game time. But I'm glad you made it alright, lads. You made it to Saturday. And now going into Sunday. Hope that you have a good night's rest wherever you are. Remember to count your blessings and set a count stream. I say that makes things a lot easier to fall asleep too. You like jazz?
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is that damn detective? I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard. Now! Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat. Hear me, cat?
Alright, sorry. I just want to make sure that's the case, but I can turn it off. I just wanted to make sure it's my brain will figure this out at some point. A bit of a bonehead, I can't help it. Alright. You have to be silent. What pictures? What pictures?
What kind of pictures are you looking for exactly?
You know which ones. Me and a lady. 2 days ago.
Ah, curious, are you? Plenty of things you could learn through.
I'm gonna kill you.
Every now and then you'll have to act, okay?
You!
At certain moments during the game, you'll need to quickly press X to indicate button perform. And then sometimes you have to keep pressing the button until the circle around is completed. So it's mashing.
Give me the goddamn pictures!
Nope. Throughout the game, you'll have to make decisions. Some of them will be minor consequences, like choosing whether to throw a punch or strike the headbutt. But be careful. Some decisions will be more transcendental and have major impact down the line. Actions have consequences. Great power comes great responsibility. Be careful. In some cases, you'll have all the time you need to make a decision. Sometimes you will be forced to make up your time before the time is up.
It wasn't the first time I regretted hitting a guy like him. But at least I bought enough time to aim at his soft spots.
Yep. Yep. Nope. Get down.
Oh, man. You broke my jaw.
Well, now it matches your marriage.
If you show my wife those pictures, I'm dead meat. You'll ruin my life, please.
You're the one who cheated on your wife.
I don't enjoy meddling in others' affairs, but it's my job, and I've got bills to pay. You're the one cheating on your wife, buddy. This is on you.
Hey, I'm no two-timer, I swear. It only happened once, for God's sake. I'm just her bodyguard, that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife, honest to God. I even quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family for one tiny mistake.
Oh, Eugene Colbert. Cheating husband. The most important information you find during the investigation will be recorded in your detective notebook. When a new entry is included, a notification will pop up. Now, that was what I kept missing last time. And I found everything towards the end, but a little nice refresher is nice, and I get to read and you get to listen, or you get to watch. Okay.
Breaking up your family? I don't think you need my help there, buddy.
Okay, how about this? You give me those pictures and tell her a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering. You save my family, and you make a pretty penny. What do you say? Deal?
For as long as I could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first.
I want money, but I won't break your family either.
There was more than money at stake. The man seemed honest. The best I could do for his wife was to hide the truth, no matter how low it made me feel. All right. I'll tell your wife you're clean. Get the hell out of here before I regret.
When you make a decision that has a major influence on the course of the event, a notification will pop up.
It, pal.
He refused, brother.
3.
Thank
Except to
God.
lie to his wife.
2.
You're a good man, BLACKSAD.
1.
You won't regret helping out Eugene Colbert. I promise you that.
My uninvited guest had left me several gifts. First of all, a massive headache.
I might have to switch over.
That guy's skin was hard as a rock. Second of all, an empty wallet. Business as usual. Third, I was starting to second-guess the morality of my last choice. Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
I ain't taking chances.
You'll,
Oh,
You see what I said about my pal BLACKSAD? Doesn't even know you, and he's already offering you a seat.
right, of course. That's me to a T. Please, have a seat.
Shut up and listen. All right? I brought you a client.
Oh, she took the other seat. Wow. It's gonna be a long one if you have to pull out a drag. John BLACKSAD, private detective. I'm glad you made it, lads. I hope you enjoy the series. If not, I have many more on my channel, many playlists for you to look at. And I do hope you get to enjoy a little bit of a cult favorite. And I didn't know this came in a comic book, which I honestly need to order.
And
This guy is
that's
cool.
why we need to find him soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the information and the picture. They'll really come in handy. Let me see if I have this straight.
Should be here or down below? Down here? Well, that's where the text is, but no. I'll be bouncing in between. Use the navigating buttons to different. Well, at least gives me a chance to pause and look. Hotspots when I press A.
Your
Hey.
father, Joe Dunn, boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
Yes.
Sonia Dunn. Dunn died on Sunday evening.
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks. But he disappeared 2 days ago, right about the same time your father died.
Yes.
In short, if Bobby Yale is a no-show for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine. But since you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale.
Yes. No.
Hired by Sonia.
Jake wants you to find Bobby.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Well, first of all,
Accept my
I'm
condolences.
really sorry, Miss Dunn. Please accept my condolences.
Thank you.
Damn it, John. Will you take the case or not?
Sure. I know the money is tight, so how about this? If I solve the case, we'll see how much you can pay. I'm sure we'll find a suitable price.
Okay, she agreed to the terms. Besides, I did let go a dead man. That gets to live, but his wife will find out sooner or later. Daly's Liquors, Trucks and Dough. Chicago. Have an old
I know you
gamer.
already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point.
Of Yale's address. Okay.
That cleaning lady, Mary, Purnell, the one who found Joe Dunn's body. She works part-time at Sam's Diner, just down the road on the left, right?
That's right.
Cinematic. Love
I
it.
think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for now.
Okay. Can we? Yep. Oh yeah. This is what I got
Is that
lost in
done?
last time.
Wow.
Dude's a musician. Hey, as long as we can get the crispy to exit the shot, select the hot spot. I'll be look at your notebook. Once the notebook is open, you can go through all the notes you have taken during the investigation. Select the character whose information you want to see in order to correspond to the section. The help bar is the lower the part of the screen. It shows controls and their functions. Index. Oh, there you go. Eugene Goldberg. There you go. Unfaithful to wife. Offered bribe. Nope. But I'll tell your wife, you're clean. And Jake's an old friend. Sonia's Dunn's daughter. Sonia Dunn hired to find Bobby Yale. Now Joe Dunn is the victim of this terrible incident. Murder. Joe Dunn, dead owner of Dunn's Gym. Time of death, Sunday evening, gym closed. Sax player. Hold on. Okay. I thought it was something that's on my end. Just want to make sure everything's okay on the family side. There we go. cannot make any deductions right now. First, you need to gather enough clues. Fair enough. From the main menu, you can access the Hall of Fame album, load a game to continue where you've left off, stats of your own BLACKSAD. So, stats of your own BLACKSAD. Change settings and options, quick the game whenever you wish to. So, your own BLACKSAD by meaning if you want to do a, like, really tough BLACKSAD where he doesn't take no for an answer, or he takes the money and he goes one path. There's multiple endings to this. You're just enjoying my side of the story. But it's always grand to have you lads. Press V to close the menu. Oh, wait, action. Oh. Oh, I'll save, so. Yes. There we go. I wonder if you selected the other one. Because it had one. Alright. Back to the main floor. Winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. Now, I think this is mostly walking. There's no fast-paced movement, so it's just him moving around at this pace. Oop. What's this? Card? Oh yeah, it's a piece of card. During the investigation, you'll find only these famed sports cards. I don't really give two diddly squats about it. I get 100% on that. But cards could be hidden anywhere. Find them all. What's the point of these? Keep in mind, it's not. It's you, not BLACKSAD, who finds these cards. That the collection is not relevant to the storyline. Complete your Hall of Fame collection. Alright. You can also flip it around. Take a quick sip. Just so you can get it out of the way. During this investigation, you will find a Hall of Fame sports cards. Find them all to complete your Hall of Collection. Displays, the lower part of the screen helps the bar show controls and functions. Okay. Okay, so it's from a bigger picture. I don't know how thorough I'll be, but
I once shredded a bag like that, just out of pure rage.
So basically these creatures
On the
are...
surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath.
All All the collected clues will be stored in Blacksad's mind. When you find a new clue, that little figure pops up. Once in enough clues, you will be able to piece them together to make a crucial deduction. Well,
It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
"2 days ago, mind you." Who do they belong to? No pain, no gain, no guts, no glory. Very wobbly. If you want to box a train, if you want to win, train harder. Oh. Continue. Is there one right there? Well, it's behind my... There. Why don't you see that? Oh, I just had to tap A. After key to success. No, I see a card on the chalkboard. When you're good at making excuses, it's difficult to excel at anything else. Oof, some tough life words. No pain, no gain. Excuse me, table. I'm trying to select the table. Can I? Oh, Lord. Okay, if I turn around? No. Thank you. All for a card. Alright. The harder you train, the luckier you get. Alright, now we're on the other side. Let's head back to where that paint was. There's the news.
What leads a man to do something like this? Life's already
doesn't make
dealt me a
sense,
fair
though.
share of blows, but
Done hang himself? How tall was he? That don't make sense.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
keep searching for more clues. Let's check out the lockers. Farting is key to success. Oh my god. The harder you bang, the muckier you get. Ugh. Why? That's just graffiti talk. No dog, no glory. Okay. I'm glad I looked at all three of these. There's hash marks on the wall. Alright. Whoa, hey, what's with the red? Pop it open.
Locked. But a true detective never leaves home without his... Huh? Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks.
Not yet. Not yet. We'll come back to it. I don't think it's quite major.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it, not sure what to make of the outcome.
This much radical slur on Doyle's locker. Some inner turmoil in the teams that train under Dunn. There's a guy's shower, so it don't really matter. Okay. Footprint goes that way. But do I have any more? Oh. Same action. Alright. Now, the footprints are still heading this way. The trail ends here. Oh, up here. Leading outside. Should I? No, let's keep going. Any more of those footprints? Leading out. Well, he would be technically be. guy's got no legs. I'm so sorry, brother.
I might just be the last person in New York without a TV.
No.
Who needs one anyway?
And that's as far as I can go. Okay. Anything up this way? Nope, can't climb it. Alright. I'll go back to the goat man in just a moment. Just trying to familiarize myself here. Can't get further. The barrier is blocked. Let's stay close by to the... because he can't run. It's just strolling, taking his time.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning to you.
The conductor.
John BLACKSAD, Private Eye. Would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Not at all. Proceed, Your Honor.
Were you here on Sunday afternoon?
Yes, indeed, kind prince. I came down to watch TV after having run the New York City Marathon in record time.
Sorry about your condition.
Excuse me? What condition? My sobriety? Oh, worry not, kind prince. I have a plan. It just so happens that you can, apple of my eye, do this old man a favor and bring him some sustenance.
All right.
I'll see you get you some food. Discourse and inequality. Those seem very vital. Sustenance, huh? Well, I'm glad I didn't go all the way out. Hey, if I feed him, he'll give me more information. But the old... I think the first time when I played this, I did get a little frustrated at first with the consistent walking and backtracking. But that was because it was my first time playing, and I bet that was just a lot of people's reactions. Close to a sudden, unexpected death of Joseph R. Dunn. Private service family friends will be held safe for chat Friday. October 10th, 6 p.m.
He opened it during the
1943.
war? That's odd.
Are we talking about World War II or World War I? That's my car, so. Sustenance, huh? I have to find a dining place.
Mary Purnell. The person who found Dunn's body works a block away from the gym. I'm certain she can give me the kind of information that
Ooh.
Hey! Watch where you're going, you jerk! You looking for trouble, moron?
Sorry.
Apologize.
Really, I'm sorry.
You better be, you wuss!
Nah. Hey, luckily none of my 9 lives got struck. Something to eat.
And there you go. We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Come back soon. Welcome to Sam's Diner. What can I get for you?
BLACKSAD, Private Eye. I work for Sonia Dunn. I need to ask you some questions about Joe Dunn.
Sure, but I'm working right now. Maybe later?
I only see
I don't
one
see a
customer
customer.
sitting at the counter, and he's asking for your cooperation.
All right.
What can I tell you about Joe Dunn?
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn.
What kind of boss was he?
What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time, never raised his voice. If I asked for the day off, he even cleaned the gym.
How was Dunn outside the gym?
How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot. I think everyone liked him.
You found the body. What do you remember?
Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him, hanging there, like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know. Thanks, but I still don't get why he'd commit suicide.
He was a widower?
His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time ago.
He
Maybe
had
he
money
simply
issues.
had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
I heard his
Hey, go
relationship
through
with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
I barely know her, but she looks like a smart girl, poor thing.
Okay, I got multiple options. What do you think about?
What do you
Jake?
think about Jake Ostiambi?
Who? Who's that?
A big gorilla. Boxer, too. A friend of Joe Dunn's.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
Mm.
Any ideas where Bobby Yale could be?
How am I supposed to know? He's rarely there when I clean the gym. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Mary Bruno barely knows me.
Can I ask you about your job?
Which one?
At the gym.
How long have you worked at the gym?
It's been, what, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there again.
This must be really hard for you. I'm sorry. Tell me about your work here in the diner.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. My boss.
Oh, glad to hear that. Other than the diner and the gym, you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
Should I tell her to stay away from the gym? But I'd say for her safety. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go X.
It might be best to stay away from the gym, at least for a while, for your own well-being. In due time, things might change.
Joey used to say the same thing. Maybe.
calls him
I don't
Joey.
know. Thanks.
Can I have a hamburger?
Can I have a hamburger, please?
Oh, sure. Regular or cheese?
Cheese.
I think I'll get the cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm. You want fries?
Hopefully it's the right
A drink?
No, that's it.
Okay. Is that for here or to go then?
To go, please.
One cheeseburger to go, Sam.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, that's what I didn't have the tutorial last time. It just threw me right in, and I didn't get to explore the setting before, like last, so I'm happy to do this. Next to the icon, hearing, smelling, blah, blah, 1, 2, and 3, okay. 2 smell, 2 sight. The help bar, lower parts of the screen related to the controls of the function. Zoom. Excuse me. I had some leftover pasta. It's delicious. Okay. And then smell. So it makes an action. How good is your smell? Mr. BLACKSAD. Come on, reach those and reach it.
Smells tasty.
Good hit.
my pal is going to lick his chops.
Just ooh. Mary.
Smells like cinnamon. No, cinnamon and burgers.
Alright, what do I see? Keys for your takeaway.
Her handwriting is nice and neat.
You have to also keep in mind of the handwriting. Ah. And I don't have to do the second one, so let's go ahead and bring this burger to the...
Your burger is ready.
Thank you.
All right, I'll let you enjoy your meal.
4 people used the back door that very same night.
What?
Oh.
Well, I might be blind as a bat, but as you can certainly see, I have 2 wonderfully functional ears.
Hey.
4 people used the back door 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, first person.
Who was the first person to use the back door?
Someone big unlocked the door, stepped inside, then came right back out.
Okay. Second person.
Who was the second person to use the back door?
A man, just a few minutes after the first person. He came back out muttering, "Ungrateful bastard." Then he threw something in the trash and walked back in. Oh, no, wait. Before that, he gave me a coin. A coin? I mean, do I look like I need spare change, huh? I mean, I'm staying at the Million-Star Hotel, for God's sake.
Hey. Okay. You just live life how you do.
Who was the third person to use the back door?
Judging by the quiet footsteps, I'd say it was someone small. I'd say it was about 30 minutes after the second person came out. Whoever it was threw something in the trash and stood in front of me for a moment. Then I heard a click. And finally, I heard trailing laughter in that direction.
Who was the fourth person to use the back door?
Someone big. I recall heavy breathing. The person left in a hurry, running in that direction.
Chest expander in the car.
There's a chest expander in your cart.
A what expander?
A thingamajig with 3 springs.
Oh, the thingamajig with springs. Oh, I got it from the trash back there.
Oh.
Looks like someone used it as a punching ball. Could he have been a train conductor? I wonder what it feels like to live without legs. Would I manage? Looks like someone used it as a punching ball.
Huh? Oh, I was gonna say. I already saw that. Oh. Oh yeah, eyes.
Blind and legless. How does he get by?
He just goes through life the best he can. If he can make it, you can make it. Kind of ordeal. Okay, that's it. Paint can.
Where did you get that paint can?
In a trash can in the back. A paint can and a thingamajig with springs. What a night!
You
You were acting a bit strange before, but now you seem fine. Why is that?
Hey, you got great vision, sense of smell, and hearing. Why is that?
Well, I'm a cat.
Well, I'm a goat.
Thanks.
That's all for now. Thanks.
It doesn't let me. He said that he threw something in the trash, and those were the things that he pulled out of the trash. We should be getting maybe a phone call, maybe? Oh, before we do. Let's go to the car, back to the office and get the lockpicks. Go get those lockpicks. Looking both ways. There we go. Phone call at the office. You gotta pick up the phone. Hello. Ring, ring, ring.
I hope that wasn't a client. Although probability would suggest a cold call. Or, even worse, the War Veterans Therapy Group. I was pretty sure I left the lockpicks on the table.
I spy.
What if the only thing that keeps you going is the very thing that won't let you move on?
Remember.
It's too soon to say goodbye. She wouldn't hear me anyway.
So, ready to forget Natalia.
What did you do to earn the admiration of a millinery cultured distant cousin? Sometimes I also use it to type out reports that nobody reads and invoices that nobody pays.
I pretend to drink.
Who cares if I drink or not? The truth? I use tequila to clean my lockpicks. In fact, I just finished cleaning them when that rhino walked in. Maybe we knocked them down during the fight.
Oh.
Good old Weekly did a fine job with these pictures. Maybe I should give him a call, although I hope he never finds out I turned down a hefty bribe to keep quiet.
Very explicit.
I wonder if that rhino would ever have the nerve to use it.
Yeah, he would. What's on the table? Cigarettes?
Police Commissioner Smirnov smoked that cigarette. Judging by the way he put it out, he was pretty nervous.
Whiskey.
Smells good. Tasted even better the day Smirnov brought it, in exchange for a favor. A favor no cop should ever be paid for.
There we go. Under the couch we go. There they are.
Most detectives feel safe with a gun in their pocket. Me, I prefer lockpicks. At least I know these little fellows won't backfire.
Alright.
Where the hell did you go, John? I thought you were on the case.
I had to run an errand, but I'll be back in no time.
You made a crappy impression, and now Sonia has second thoughts about you.
Of course she does. Well, might as well get back. Get my coat, or just go out the door. Oh. Caleb Calloway. Hey. morning. You can still see it and hear it. Sorry, BLACKSAD. Hey, these Morleys are Craigsboro. These Morleys are the best. I'm heading
A
back.
visiting friend once told me that New York City smells like a giant bonfire. I'd say the smell is rubbed off on me.
Famous actress. What about your...
It's too soon to say goodbye. Bookkeeping is not my strong suit. I'm good with expenses. It's the income I don't get.
Too true on that. Alright. Yep, let's go.
Looking back, I wish I'd never found my lockpicks. Maybe I wouldn't have gone back to the gym. All hell was about to break loose.
I've been there and done that, my friend. Go someplace, forget about something, go back and get a text or a call, say, hey, where are you at? You were supposed to be here this time. I'm sorry. Forgot something crucial.
Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym could wait. Sonia and Jake had already searched the place, to no avail.
Oh, green?
But a good detective would have better luck. I know it might not seem like it, but... When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude.
I'm strong.
Well, well, well. Long time no see. Oh, how the tables turn. You helped me, so I'll help you. Now leave before my partner...
Damn cat. Well done, Colbert. Now.
Oh, brother.
How about this? For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with this club. Deal?
No, brother. We just talk it out.
Calm down, will you? Revenge is a dish best served...
Wrong answer. First, well, second question. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm a private eye. Sonia Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale.
I hate detectives. Now, where were we? What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, his pen.
A shamrock? Is he Irish? A shamrock? Is he Irish?
Wait,
It should start to swell any moment now.
One more time. What the hell are you doing here?
Weren't you gonna hit me? I'm still waiting for the blows.
okay. I heard that one.
Happy? Now. Where were we? What the hell are you doing here?
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Desmond O'Leary. If you live in New York City, you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town. After everything that's happened, I was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving forward.
Wrong answer!
But I was wrong.
Alrighty. Let's try again. What the hell are you doing here?
I know your friend Colbert and his wife.
Now he wants to insult you. Alright then. He's all yours. Alright. Now it's your turn. I'll call the boss.
I want you to yell like I'm beating the crap out of you, okay?
Okay.
Desmond, we caught some damn detective snooping around Bobby Yale's place. Yeah, hired by Dunn's daughter. Safe and sound? What do you mean exactly? Oh, sure. Will do. Colbert, stop hitting him, you beast.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
There is Mangargio's apartment. We need to bring out the notes. We've been collecting some time. Damn shiner, brother. Better.
Thank you, Mr. BLACKSAD.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know,
What's wrong?
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Dunn's wife's wedding ring was the envelope.
Who had it?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with the
Murder and disappearance.
your father's death and Bobby Yale's disappearance.
Oh my, yes. It could be.
Cleanness tissues.
Nice and steady heartbeat. Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup.
It's cold as ice. Oh, the safe. Poster.
What the?
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
I'll go take a look.
Now, who's that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Weekly.
Busybody.
What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
How did you get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
That's how it was done. The clues collected allow new detections.
Everyone, even the most hapless of creatures, has a gift. Something that makes them special, that makes them worth knowing. Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want a taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
I don't think Dunn killed himself.
What? Do you have a suspect? Any leads?
No, it's just a hunch. Although... I haven't identified the murderer just yet.
But things don't add up.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, the bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
And then there's the Walrus. Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
Hey, he might have a motive, right? He might know something about Dunn's death, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons? Weekly was right. Cassidy could have had a motive to kill Dunn. Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order, or a subtle suggestion?
Suggestion.
Yeah, you might be right about Cassidy. But, it won't be easy to make him talk. He seems like a pretty tough cookie. Only a thorough and efficient detective could pull it off. But the problem is, I already got enough on my plate.
You're a lucky man, John BLACKSAD.
I don't follow.
You just found the thorough detective you need.
Oh, of course. What a great idea. How did I not think of you?
Hey, don't sweat it. But you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
Tell Sonya you were spying on her.
You know, there's a third option. What if I tell Sonia to sue you for spying on her?
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Okay, you win.
By the way, I never told you what happened to Colbert, did I?
No. What happened?
The rhinoceros came to my office.
The rhinoceros came by and offered me money to keep quiet.
Wow. Are we talking petty cash or big bucks?
The latter.
That's my boy. Good job, BLACKSAD.
Your boy BLACKSAD didn't take the money.
What?
Listen, Weekly.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't the right thing to do. Yada, yada, yada.
The ugly truth. $10,000 mullahs. What would you do to a $10,000? And I think this
So,
this time
was there
50.
really someone on the roof?
Yeah, but he was faster than me. I couldn't get my hands on him.
A fast spy and a slow detective. This must be my lucky day.
I should just say nothing. Go to the book. Isn't there like a Y? Yeah, I was gonna say. Someone threw paint in the trash. There was something fishy about Dunn's suicide. Handwriting.
Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
Mary had Dunn's wife's ring.
Looks like Dunn liked to measure his daughter and Bobby Yale each year. Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
15 and 17. Did he run away?
I remember that fight, back when Jake was coming up the ranks.
Young Jake, talented boxer. And you go to that locker. Talk with him in a sec. Let's see what's going on in this locker. move into the book. Whole and other poems. Yale's locker is full of surprises. His very own portable gym, 5 resistance springs, boosts the upper body strength. Add extra springs as you grow stronger. It's missing. Hey.
What the hell? Jake, give me one good reason not to smash in your face. What the hell are you doing in my locker?
Hey, we're friends.
Come on, man. We're friends. Calm down.
Friends don't spy on each other.
Get off me.
Sometimes, John, I could just punch you.
You saw you had a pen in there. It's one.
Well, I know this much. The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale.
What's the other one? Yeah?
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
It's a big possibility.
Hey, Jake.
John, I have nothing to say to you.
I messed up on my end. Come on.
Come on, Jake.
John, I told you to buzz off.
I'm persistent.
Come on, Jake.
John, I told you to buzz off.
you're gonna be out here, then I'm gonna look for your locker.
Damn. I'd forgotten that Jake used to work for Natalia. This proves I was right. It's too soon to move on.
Hey, come on.
Please, Jake.
Damn it! I told you to leave me alone!
Hey, Jake.
John, I have nothing to say to you.
Let's explore our office.
A happy family? Dunn's room had quite a view. I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but my mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
The safe. It's gotta be her.
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe? Could you tell me your birthday?
Of course, March 6th.
And the year?
I'm 24, Mr. BLACKSAD. You do the math.
No luck.
The wrong password. talk to
Why
him.
do you have that pen, Jake? What mess are you in?
Works with O'Leary. Let me talk with him and see if I can get him to get on one-on-one. Be one-on-one with me.
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
I saw the shamrock in your locker. I know what it means.
Okay, let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do, huh?
We're pals. I won't do a thing. But please, tell me the truth.
Okay, I guess I should have said something. Business isn't going that well lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job, and it's been a while. Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
I get it.
Yeah, I understand.
Seriously, you don't seem like the type to accept shady offers.
I never say yes to a job like that.
I'd never take a job like that. As a matter of fact, I turned one down today. But that's just me. I'm no one to judge.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning widows. And I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt. What I do, including my contract and paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
Paying you with
O'Leary
dirty money,
pays you
though.
with dirty money, and you're part of a criminal organization. There's no two ways about it. But that's not what bothers me. I'm starting to think you played a role in Joe Dunn's death.
Who? Me? Come on, John.
Then why are you lying?
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary. He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him. I left the damn thing in my locker.
Say no more. You came in the back door.
How did you... Yeah, that's it. Joe had mentioned he'd been painting that afternoon, but I forgot.
Oh, he's the one that drew the paint.
I stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
Jake, why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be pissed off.
Well, you were wrong.
I'm sorry, John. I should have said something.
You owe me one.
You should have. Let's just say you owe me one, all right?
You sure drive a hard bargain, John. All right.
Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me. I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
I have to go on the top. Explore the top of the roof. Let's see if we can find some more clues on the rooftop. Can I climb this? Nope, there's an invisible barrier. I can't climb up the steps. Excuse me. Helen Moore's secret. Energy of champions. Champies. One glass empty. One glass not. There's gotta be a way that they ended up moving. It's supposed to be something at the window.
I don't even want to imagine Weekly falling from up here.
Been terrible. Oh.
A good place to spy on Sonia.
Any way to get the... I feel like there's supposed to be... Okay. Oh, wait. Call off the fight. Still can't quite get missing something. I need to I need to talk to the gorilla a little bit more. I have to visit the diner.
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again. Thanks, pal.
Anytime.
So, what else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be.
John Dunn's fight with Bobby Yale.
Do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn and Bobby Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Dunn wasn't black,
Racial issues.
but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah, this was the first integrated gym in the city, I think.
But not everyone liked that, hmm?
You've seen the graffitis, right? If I get my hands on that bastard...
Ooh.
Do you have any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
Family?
Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avernus?
Avenarius?
Avenarius.
The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Yeah, and his wife, Bobby's mom, died shortly after. Dunn is the closest thing the family the poor kids had ever since.
That explains the poetry book in his locker. If Yale's gonna fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
He hasn't lost a single fight since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy. I'm no detective, but I wouldn't follow that.
Yale kill Dunn?
You said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Which one?
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
Alright, Joe Dunn.
What was Joe Dunn like?
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases? Joe really believed in them. All of them.
Okay.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free? Ha 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 ha.
I found an empty wine bottle on the rooftop. Did Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although she didn't call him anything after she died.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
More than friends.
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift. I hadn't seen her since she left for college about 4 years ago.
She didn't seem too upset.
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
Easy, Turbo. Keep training.
I better let you get back to your drills.
All right.
Okay. We needed to figure out the safe, so... I think... Let's talk to... Your BLACKSAD. Oh, that's cool. Here you can see the behavioral stats. That is, what you made in BLACKSAD's shoes. Your accent choices define BLACKSAD's character. The lower bar shows how profitable the investigating is turning out. Profitable 50-50. Hard-boiled. Lonesome 10%. 90% romantic. 50% pragmatic. Swift. 2% clumsy. Talkative. 97%. That's cool. Let's go ahead and check with Sonia. Maybe she has information on the desk.
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day.
Oh, Mary's Colonel's recent birthday. Okay, I'm gonna... safe. Bingo. Right password. Business insurance policy.
A few bucks. Just petty cash. I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner.
Last will and testament of Joseph R. Dunn.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
Almost signed.
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
Do you think Bobby
Do you
Yale
think
read
Bobby
it?
Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
Thanks for the info.
All right. Thanks.
He took very explicit photographs of the rhino. Lover. Missing something.
Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of questions by you?
If they'll help you find Yale, go ahead.
First, I think nothing. Okay. What is the Walrus Cassidy doing here?
I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
Remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
The gym's insurance.
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
Pulled it out of the desk. I need to
Thanks.
talk with Mary.
That's it for now.
Unless I told her
I
to
get it.
leave.
You don't like me. But there's something you need to know.
I'm all ears.
I'll find you.
Rest assured, I'll find Bobby Yale.
Duly noted, Mr. BLACKSAD.
You reaffirmed your professional reputation. I wonder if Mary actually did leave. Alright, let me see if she's still over there. Go to Sam's Diner. There we go. This is taking place in New York. I thought it was taking place in Chicago, but I've never been to New York. I've been to Chicago, though. In different parts of Illinois. Beautiful during the snowy winter season. Though I can say the locals probably would say opposite of New York. She's still here.
I know you're hiding something.
What?
You know what? You're the only woman who ever called Dunn Joey, except his late wife.
My goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Of course.
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
She's let more on than she really knows.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years. It all started with, well, weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there. He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant. Did he help you clean?
No, poor Joey. I would never have allowed that. He did more than enough, would even clean on my days off. Paperwork. He just hated it. But that was just him. Instead of putting off the things he couldn't stand, he did them as soon as possible. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
He tried to make you smile.
He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
Which is where you seduced him.
I'm a decent woman, Mr. BLACKSAD. You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone.
Why the secret?
Why did you keep it secret?
For Sonia's sake. She and Joey drifted apart after her mother's death. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
So he asked you to marry him?
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about Yale? Wasn't he like a son to him?
Maybe you already noticed I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Maybe you should cover your neck.
I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. BLACKSAD.
Well, as much info as we could. Sorry. Guy's like, sir, can you move? Hey, you. Joe Dunn. Gun in the safe.
Did you know Joe Dunn had a gun in his safe?
No way, man. He hated firearms. Although, when Bobby Yale was a teenager, he went through a crazy phase. Even dropped out of the gym and joined the gang. Nothing serious. Early one morning, he broke in the gym. Joe was already here and caught him red-handed. Bobby pointed the gun at Dunn and ordered him to open the safe. So, Joe opened it and asked Bobby to put the gun aside, leave the gang, and start boxing again. I got here 5 minutes later and found Bobby crying like a baby in Joe's arms. Then he just stood up and put on his gloves.
Yale's gun is okay. I know there's this one part. I feel like there's something here I'm missing.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
Can I look up? Let me see. I feel like there's one, but I'm probably stuck at the same spot everyone was in the beginning. Depending on effort. level 2. Saw that one already. Meant to see if there was anything clickable in the trash bin. I mean, go back inside.
Do you remember
Anything else you got
anything
for
else
me?
about the day you found the thingamajig with the springs and the paint can?
Yeah, no. wait, yeah. Well, no. Now that I think of it, no. Hey, pal, how about thanking a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
You're confident.
Of course. Here you go.
Anything to get information?
Yeah, you think you're not responsible for my pathetic state? Think you're not to blame? It's the government that shipped me off to war.
They shipped me off too.
Oh, right. So then you know what it's like to kill too. Well, then another sad hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
Yeah, I killed people.
And yet, you don't want to help me die. Wait, but that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, well, you know we goats tend to jump from one thing to another. The government paid for everything. Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging and hookers, drugs. Do you know where that money comes from? Taxes! Your taxes, my dear friend. You help them cut my legs. They declare war every chance they get, so that the weapon industry that finances their campaigns gets richer and richer and richer. And that's how we finance their wars. So the slightest connection with corruption turns us into accomplices. Unless one manages to keep at arm's length. That is what I did, my loyal disciple. At the Million-Star Hotel. So, do you like your master, the great?
Hey, what's your name? You never told me.
Oh, he's out. And I can't take it, huh? He's knocked out. See if I go back in the lockers. Is there another? Oh, there was. Mike Butler.
Smells like paint.
There's the stain tile in Arthur Tucker's locker. Supremacists of God created Earth and dominated exclusively by white race. Leaders of the radical organization stand for Arthur Tucker, Dog Kneeling, 1 and 7 members arrested during the riots. Mr. Tucker, an amateur boxer, allegedly broke a police officer's jaw.
Bastards. The proud South.
What other locker did I miss?
Of course.
Now we solved the...
Arthur Tucker painted the racial slur on Yale's locker.
Do I still need to call?
BLACKSAD here.
Please don't tell me my husband...
You have nothing to worry about, Mrs. Colbert. Do me a favor and enjoy your family.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Mr. BLACKSAD.
Let me see if I can get something off of Chief. I still remembered
Smirnoff.
for the first
Joe Dunn,
5,
the
6
boxing
years.
coach. You hear anything about his death?
BLACKSAD, is that you?
You got me. How's everything, Chief?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Too much work as usual. As for Joe Dunn, he hanged himself, end of story. I'm too busy, John. I can't afford to put a single man on the case. Why are you asking?
Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call What's News. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something for you.
Okay, good. Had to make the call anyway. I used to have a rotary phone at the first few years I lived in my old home, and then soon we went to buttons. Oh, here we go.
Life is often off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music. And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely in our hands.
You look tired, John.
You do too?
You look pretty tired yourself.
Yep, I'm beat. I'm starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water. John, you alright?
Sock shop.
Can we just talk about Dunn?
Okay, no problem. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Yeah, sure, good idea. If you'll excuse me.
Here we go. This is the information I needed. Case number, medical team, Joseph Richard Dunn, deceased. Male, maternal status, widower. Lynx color, dark brown. 47, weight, 163, height, 5.5. Okay, that's what I needed right there. External findings. Violent asphyxia caused by rope in the neck. Neck presented 4 ring-shaped marks around the circumference caused by the rope. Said by rope. Swollen and slightly scraped knuckles. Objected right hand probably caused recent trauma.
Interesting.
It's 4 neck marks on his neck. 4 different. When Dunn died, his knuckles were swollen. No internal biopsy formed by external evidence seemed sufficiently conclusive. Date of death, approximately 7 p.m., October 19. Cause of death, violent asphyxia. Form of death, suicide.
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
Should use the bathroom.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now? Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
Sure, you can trust me. I give you my word.
All right. In any case, keep me posted, will you?
Friend, you can count on it.
Take care, John.
As always, Smirnoff had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
Clues collected a lot of new deductions. Let's get back to the gym. I find it interesting that the male aspects are more animalistic, if you want to put it that way. For, I want to say, 80% of them. And then, because given BLACKSAD, he has a lot more interesting face compared to a regular cat's head. Human cat mix, I guess. But then the women, holy biscuits. It's like smaller noses, well, more feminine features. But leaning a little bit more on the human spectrum of things. So far, I'm actually quite charmed with this game. Alright, we got 3 big things. Yeah. Dunn was murdered.
I'm much taller than Dunn, and I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least.
No. There's more. Now there was information about 4 different Nick. Wait.
Bobby, you. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
We're gonna put it all together. Small one.
All right. Dunn punched a paint can, but why? Wasn't he calm and composed?
Dunn must have punched the paint can. Alright, come on. Wait. Just paint on a gym floor. see if I can get more information from...
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
Racial issues.
Not all folks are as open-minded as Dunn. I happen to know who painted the lockers. Arthur Tucker.
I knew it. I knew it was him, that bastard. I'm gonna whip the white out of him.
Is there anything above? There's one more thing I'm missing.
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and, the thing is, well... he would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
And how did this friend of yours find out, exactly?
Well, you know how these things...
I don't even want to hear you. I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
There's something I never asked you about your father's will. All right. Thanks.
Should I? No.
Thanks. That's it for now.
Have any more information about this is where it's just the placement. Okay, that's what I was missing.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he'd threatened to call the fight off.
Last one.
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
Oof. There we go.
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
I don't think he really did it.
I couldn't say. In my line of work, you really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck. It all leads to him. In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
John BLACKSAD?
Indeed.
I think I owe you an apology.
Oh. Well, it's the big bad wolf himself.
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. BLACKSAD. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Let's just see what he has.
Of course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Oh, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. BLACKSAD. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
Grind it right into the... Let's see where he takes us.
Thank you, BLACKSAD. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
What kind of help do you need?
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective, and I, well, let's just say I have my own ways of making people talk.
No deal.
I think I'll have to pass this time.
Why? What? Do my own ways scare you? Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
I can't really say.
I can't really say.
Well, I can. Nothing. But I'll tell you what is wrong. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me, with all due respect, it's none of your business.
Ooh, all right. Never mind then. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. BLACKSAD, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
It doesn't justify what you do. It's fair enough.
All right. I get your point.
Ha! I knew you would. When the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation. Civil disobedience. So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
Bending the truth.
You're bending the truth to justify organized crime.
Oh no. It might have been organized crime, but not anymore. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding, not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first. But when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
The buffalo.
It was just Wilson.
That bastard. Don't you worry. I will have a serious talk with him. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. BLACKSAD. You see, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that, St. Christopher's Hospice practically lives on my donations. The widows of my late employees are set for life. Their kids get free schooling. The cops leave me alone because they know my business doesn't hurt anyone. On the contrary. And, it looks like we're here.
Yeah, look into Yale's apartment. I like O'Reilly. He's really cool. evil, but very cool. No longer
Yale's apartment?
I told you I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. BLACKSAD. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Wilson, come here.
Should I really do the way of O'Reilly?
The worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's. Can't say this is the ideal drink for an athlete. Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Who's that? Alright. Alma Mayor of La Fontaine.
17th century French fables. Mayor must be one boring old lady. Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
I can't move forward to the window. Bachelor. That's why I always try to make sure the sink is cleared. No smell, no ants, no problem.
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
There's her scarf.
A woman's fragrance. Almost angelical. That means she's been here recently. But why? What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
Veronaire's Poet Boxer. Poetry reading April 23rd. Elvin Books.
Nice chain.
Michael Puccini,
So,
Sicilian.
you like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby? Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father, besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course.
Let's see. It's a really good piece of work, too. Books all over the place.
Copy 1 of 3. Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Closet?
Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes? Unless you're a bachelor, that is.
Somebody probably did take his clothes, too. Well, there's really nothing for O'Reilly to really...
When I left, I told O'Leary I hadn't found a thing. The minute I was alone, I left for Mary's. But before all that, I took a small parting gift for her.
Her scarf. Knock, knock.
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise? When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
So you knew that Yale was with Dunn when he died, and yet you told no one.
I guess I just forgot. Everything is so confusing. I'm sorry, Mr. Blacksad.
Don't be. I'm here to figure it all out.
What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay. I think it's time to set things straight.
Were you cheating on Dunn with Yale, or...
I think you and Bobby Yale conspired to kill Dunn.
No. How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. BLACKSAD.
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated healthcare, with far worse conditions for colored people.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That damn nonsense.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
You're not the only one.
I'm black too, and I don't hide it.
Well, at least you're a man.
In any case, what's that have to do with Bobby Yale?
He's my nephew, Mr. BLACKSAD. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The 3 of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story.
I'm sorry I accused you so lightly.
I'm sorry I accused you so lightly.
Don't worry, I understand.
Mary smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven, so I can't identify any other fragrances.
That's fragrance.
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie.
What's that? Humidity starts at home. Blend as lovelace.
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us? About Sonia Dunn and the ring. I managed to hide the truth from her.
I appreciate it, but at the same time...
What?
No, nothing. Maybe she has a right to know.
Secret is safe with me.
Your secret is safe with me.
I'd like to believe you.
You don't know about where Yale's.
Are you sure you don't know where your nephew is?
I've looked everywhere. He's nowhere to be found.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
Thank you.
That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world. Let me go get a knife from the kitchen. And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ, coffee?
Coffee with
I'll
pie.
take some coffee, thanks. She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth. That's some beautiful artwork you got there.
Say not the whole thing. BLACKSAD, why the whole pie? Oh. While I'm eating.
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared. Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog. Mary, when are you going to stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
I just saw your
Look,
motives.
I understand why you're protecting him, but it's in his best interest to end this hide and seek.
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that. That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from. So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Could you step aside so I can check, please?
Please go.
Mary, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leave or I'll...
I just want to help.
Mary, I came here to help.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Leave her alone!
Oh.
Bobby! Oh.
Alright.
I'm gonna kill you!
I'm on your side, Bobby.
But I'm not on yours!
Oh, jeez, come on. Oh, jeez. Guy's got a stroke. Oh, come on.
Call an
Give him
ambulance.
CPR.
Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it now. In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget. 1, stay calm. 2, 1 chest compression per second. 1 Mississippi.
Okay.
2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi.
Bobby. Oh, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby.
Okay, it's 1 Mississippi.
Bobby. Thank you.
And that's how you do it.
I had lots of reasons to consider this a great day. I had investigated a suicide case. I had discovered that, in truth, we were dealing with a murder. I had found and captured the prime suspect. And I had saved a life.
That's how you do.
And yet, everything in me screamed that something was going wrong.
Yeah, something big's happening.
Terribly
That's gonna continue. And that will continue in the next stream. We're getting good. We're getting good. But we're gonna continue the rest on the next stream. We've done a really long way.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualties.
I hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That you, Smirnoff?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary. I can watch Yale on my own.
No doubt. I just saw exactly how vigilant you always are. As for what happened yesterday, you promised me you wouldn't intervene.
I saved someone's life.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack. Anyway, what's done is done.
Give him a lighter.
When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn?
I don't think he killed Dunn.
Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
As soon as I realized that the murder weapon belonged to him.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
I know Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
She's been through a lot in the past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
We'll see.
I can't promise anything.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor.
Who are... Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Let's just say I got lucky. We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded. How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
What's his current condition?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
Dr. Palmer suggests that you just after his heart attack.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift.
Alright, let's go ahead and...
His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage. He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger. He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying. But that's not the case. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see me, but... I saved your life, son.
Maybe my aunt feels gratitude. I certainly don't. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase. He can't look me in the eye. I'd say he's lying.
Same
Is he
thing.
lying, or did his heart rate speed up out of rage? Is he holding back his rage? Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
Dunn was too short to be hung.
Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
I know the murder weapon was yours.
What? The rope? I don't get it. What weapon do you mean?
Don't play with me, boy. The chest expander.
An expander? I've never had one of those.
All right.
It's in your locker.
Let's just say that I believe you. The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
Jake?
Maybe it was... What am I saying? Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing. Never mind. What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a Boxing Managers Association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager. Or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy. What about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me. Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jake Ostiambi.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that.
BLACKSAD. I think I owe you an,
Apology?
You know, my father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life? Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
Just doing my job. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
He's going night-night.
The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn. The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
Finally sleeping.
Is that eye movement normal? He seems restless. Should I tell someone?
Wait.
Ugh.
Not pain. So it wasn't him. It smells like a dead man.
See? There's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with. Oh, good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know? Anyway, thank you for letting me know. And for bringing him in. You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
Let's see. Varys vanished after winning a fight back in Yale as a kid. Dr. Palmer suggests that Yale arrest. Attack. Donors will be gone later for trauma surgery. Mary's been in a space for pain shoes.
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
Let's see how many did we collect after this whole 3.5 hours. Okay. That's a big one, okay. I think it's a good time to end the episode. We did a lot, and we got pretty far. This is probably maybe like, I don't want to say halfway done, but we did a good chunk of the beginning out of the way. But I'm glad I'm replaying this again. There were certain things I remember took me so long to do, and then there were certain things that I wish I knew, but I'm glad I'm able to do it now. And BLACKSAD is a really good game. It's not perfect, but I'd say it's a really good, like, story-driven. I like the characters, the stories, and I like how everything kind of is like intertwined with one another. Oh, Leary's really cool. I like him. I don't agree with his methods, but he's pretty good. And if he can take care of that buffalo for me, hey, I'm all for it. And some of the actions I took are some that I've never done or have done, but I only did little bits here and there. But this is the new series for Saturday, or I'll switch it on Monday, we'll see. But we do have Monday more Little Nightmares, and some more sailing with Captain Kenway in Assassin's Creed Black Flag Precinct. So we have a very nice little lineup here that you may enjoy. And I have plenty of playlists of many games I've played in the past, retelling parts of my history, stories, and just reliving some moments of my life that I've almost forgotten. But I get to relive them with you, and that is worth a lot to me. I can say though, BLACKSAD reminds me of when I dressed up for Halloween as, I think I was a private eye or I was a detective. I had like a hat on, trench coat. I think I had a mustache on, I think, too, and a big old magnifying glass. Those are the simpler days. But I am looking forward to Halloween, and I hope you are too. But I want to say goodnight, lads. And I do appreciate you watching. Count your blessings instead of sheep. And I will see you in the next stream. I'm RadWolf. Oh.